Why is it inspiring and important to work directly with people who are living with lung cancer on these types of outreach projects?
I think the last thing I would add to that is, as a clinical researcher or a translational researcher, we talk about bench to bedside or bedside back to the bench discoveries, but interacting with patients doesn't necessarily just have to happen at the bedside. So these interactions with patients are seminal to the work we do. As a clinical researcher, I have to be honest, the patients give me the questions. So if you listen closely enough, the patients are actually telling you what the next research questions are. So for example, a lot of my research is in immunotherapy and in the side effects of immunotherapy. And the very first patient I saw during my fellowship at Memorial Sloan Kettering developed inflammation of the lungs as a side effect of immunotherapy, pneumonitis. And that initial interaction has spawned over 15 publications that I've worked on because it lives with me. The questions that they ask, why did I develop this? Are there certain things that make my pneumonitis worse than others? Is it to do with my CAT scan? Is it to do with my shortness of breath? And at the time, I recognized that these were all open questions. And remembering that conversation is like a checklist of all of the publications that I've worked on. So I think a lot of our interactions with patients, whether we are clinical researchers or bench researchers, are rooted in the stories of patients. And all of us working with an organization such as yours is integral to their stories as well as our stories.